Hello everyone.
Hi.
So today is going to be our first girl chat, and with me is one of my very close friends, Veronica.
Hi everyone.
We're really excited to talk about this topic, and yeah, we're just gonna have a nice conversation while eating our first what is this? Seafood boil. I have been wanting to try this for the longest time ever. And yeah, we're just gonna eat and chat. And it's her first time too, being on the camera with me and everything. So thank you. Okay, yeah. So yeah, do you wanna take the first bite and then, both of us?
Yeah. So, first of all, I don't know how we're gonna eat this thing, so we're gonna be a bit messy, and this is totally okay.
Yeah, I'm like really excited because I've been seeing so many videos. And I kind of want to try this first. The tomato.
La papa?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pick out this little guy here.
What did Chinita say?
You want the shrimp with the head or without the head? And we said with the head.
Okay, so I think we should start discussing how our journey has been with self-love. How has your journey been?
So it's been a long process. For those of you who have known me through middle school and high school, and in college, and now even doing my master's program, I think that I've come a long way.
Yeah. And why do you say that?
I say that, well, I'm a thick girl and I own my curves. And my whole life I've always been a thick girl. And I remember always being bullied because I was a big girl. And kids always just made fun of me. And I think that I started embracing my curves and who I am really like after I studied abroad. And
How old were you
when I studied abroad?
Yeah.
I was 20. No, I was 19 turning 20.
Okay. And that's when you started first, like, feeling like you were feeling more comfortable with your body and, like, embracing your curves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even probably a little before that, like, in college, but really just, like you said, embracing my curves, like, or just seeing other empowering women that I met, like, along my journey when I studied abroad, that kind of just made me, like, I love their spirit. I love that the way that they are, the way that they carry themselves.
Yeah.
And it really just allowed me to flourish in my own kind of way and embracing who I am. And of course, like, friends along the way, like, always, like, motivating me and empowering who I am, and just really, like, surrounding myself with positive people all the time is what really helped me kind of be who I am.
Like, comparing yourself from how you were when you were in high school and in college, like ending college, you feel like your experience was completely different.
Yeah. Like in high school, I didn't really have a lot of friends because most of my friends were my teachers, and I didn't feel like I was able to connect with a lot of my peers. And I always hung out with, like, older crowds just because I felt like I fit in more. And then, like, in college, like, after I studied abroad was really when I was a whole different person, you know. And you studied
were
abroad
able to find
too.
yourself more.
Yeah. How was your experience studying abroad?
Well, for me, studying abroad was like, I was going through a breakup at that time. So I felt like I had to go to this place, and I ended up going to India for school, and it was really nice. It was an awesome experience. I think I did a lot of soul searching there, and I also realized what people, like, who the good people were in my life and who weren't.
Yeah.
And I went through my own struggles, you know.
Of course.
I didn't really I've always been into beauty. I've always been into like makeup and fashion and everything like that. So studying abroad wasn't like the deal breaker for me to like find self-love. For me, I think it was, when was it? I think I've always been insecure, and I don't think I've felt self-love until recently, like 2 years ago. I don't think I've really been like, okay, I love myself more until recently, like 2 years ago. And only because, yeah, I was also bullied in middle school because I was really fat. And me, I'm not curvy. I'm just really, I'm fat, and I get fat everywhere. And I always, and
You're
even
not fat. You're beautiful.
Thank you. And then, I mean, even when I thought that even when I was skinny, I thought that I was not.
Yeah.
And I looked at myself in the mirror, and I wasn't happy with myself. But I always thought that I had like a pretty face, and that just made me feel like a little bit better about myself. But I've always been insecure. Oh my god, this is so messy.
It is messy, but it's okay. Do you need a napkin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
There you go.
Oh
snap, you got it on your shirt. It's okay.
And then one time, and this I will never forget. I remember this, like, and I'll never forget this. I was, at this time, I was like, what? I think I was like 14, 15 years old. And I was dating a guy at that time. And he was at my high school. And there was this girl that was so mean to me, always so mean to me. And it was the first time that any one of like my high school classmates saw my boyfriend, because no one believed that I had a boyfriend. And she saw him and literally went up to my face and told me, he looks too good for you. And and it's like in the back of me, I wanted to punch her in the face, but at the same time, I wanted to cry so bad because I felt like I wasn't good enough. Right? And so that's what made me, like, that impacted me with so many relationships, because I didn't feel good enough.
Yeah. And you were such a young age, and so for someone to say that at such a young age really can impact you.
Yeah.
You know? And can I say something? Like, I saw your pictures in high school, and you were not what you think you were.
I know.
You were not at all, and you looked really good. And
thank you.
You know.
I love you for that.
And I wish that we were friends when we were in high school.
I know.
And it's what I tell my students every day. And some of them probably will even see this video. Because actually a lot of them say that they follow you.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
can you tell them what you do? Like, what is your career?
What is my career?
Yeah, and what are you studying right now? Like, what's your master's on?
So I graduated in May. And I'm yes. And it has taken me 3 years to get my master's degree. And the journey has been fun. And I am a bilingual school counselor, and I can officially say that because I am certified.
So excited for you.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm a bilingual school counselor. I love what I do. I love working with high school students. And it's right now, it's really easy for me to connect with them and work with them and kind of help them through the different difficulties that I went through as a high school student also. And sometimes when I really get to connect with some of my students, they're kind of like, oh, Miss G, like, really? Or, you know, when you share your experiences, or when I share my experiences with my students, you know, they're listening and they're kind of like, oh, wow, like, you know, they don't think that, like, you're just, like, this perfect school counselor, because
you're
we're
an adult.
not. Yeah.
I mean, from their eyes, you are the adult. You have a perfect life. Your life is set, you know, financially, everything like that. But if they only knew how you got there, how much you had to suffer to get to where you are, then and if you're able to tell them, you know, like that's when they actually understand.
Yeah, I've always felt that I had a purpose. I don't know why. Since I was little, like I remember putting my bears together and kind of like presenting to my bears and just like you know, like when I don't know if you've ever done this, but like I used to put my teddy bears together and kind of just talk to them and pretend that I was giving like this huge speech or talking to them. And so I don't know why, but my entire life I've always felt like I had a purpose. I didn't know where I was going or how I was getting there. Even in the last year and a half, like, you know, I had to quit my job to do my practicum, and then I say like God's plans are perfect because I landed I landed my job before I graduated, and not a lot of people can say that. And it's a blessing, but it's also you know, a reward to all the different things that I've had to go through.
Yeah,
I am so grateful and thankful for all of the different types of leaders, because there's different types of leaders. There's not one specific type of leader in your life.
Everyone can be a leader.
Exactly. Even the quietest person can be that leader because they're teaching you something. Yeah. So I am so thankful for different types of directors or different people in my life that came in and has taught me different stuff, or in general, women. Like, I've gone to different conferences and I've seen, how are we gonna eat that?
It's freaking lobster.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what? Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm gonna cut it. I always see this in like videos that they cut it and they open it up and
I think the hand has food. I don't know.
I think
or the
this
tail.
has food,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you're right.
But how do you open it? I don't know how people eat this. Like, really, it's such a challenge. But I love challenges.
I know. That's why we're friends, because we like challenges.
I know, right? Okay, alright, so this is yours.
Thanks.
It's so messy.
It is very messy. It looks so delicious, though.
Right?
What were you asking
This is my
me?
first time eating lobster, guys. You know what? I think, like, getting into, like, self-love and everything like that.
Yeah.
One important thing that would make you, like, just love yourself a little more and just learn more about yourself, learn more about the world is traveling. I think traveling is one of the most important things for every human being to do. And you can even go to another state, do a road trip, you know, like, it doesn't necessarily mean go to a different country. Those
Probably
mistakes.
A lot of you that are looking at this video are like, why is she doing this video? Or like, you know, or know like things of our life.
Why are we doing this video? Tell me. I mean, I know why I'm doing this video. Why are you doing this video?
Well, one, because you asked me to be here.
And she's my friend.
Two, I'm not gonna lie, like at first I was kind of like, we're gonna talk into a camera and
while we're eating.
That was one. I was like, you know, she convinces me to do everything, and I love it actually.
That's why she has blonde hair.
She pushes me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
You want to have friends that are gonna push you out of your comfort zone, and that you can.
That believe in you.
That believe in you and
push you and will tell you things straight up.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Without judgment, though.
Without judgment.
Yeah. Because there's a difference between telling people something straight up and saying it nicely, though, you know?
Yeah. Or, con amor.
Yeah, you gotta say it, with love, without judgment, because at the end of the day, I know I'm not perfect, and she has told me so many times, Kim, like, you need to look at yourself, look at your actions, because what you're doing right now is not okay. And I've done the same with her, but she knows how to say it to me.
It's not because I'm a counselor.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, she knows how to say it to me, so that's why I listen. But if it was someone else, I would be like, bye. Like, no, I'm gonna do what I want. Yeah. Well.
But so why are we doing this video? So why am I? Why did I say yes to you?
Yeah.
Like after I really actually thought about it a lot before I said yes to you. Yeah, I mean, even though you think I answered you right away, I did, because I was like, eating in front of a camera. This is gonna go to YouTube. My kids are gonna see this video, like if I have kids. Like, it just goes out there.
Yeah, the internet.
So, but I'm doing this video because I think that I've seen other videos that Kimberly has shared, and I think that our story is very powerful. And even though some of you might see us and be like, oh, like, es creída, or say like, oh, she got this or she got that. It's been a journey. It hasn't been easy. Or you know, somebody said like, you have a perfect life, and it's kind of like, no, like, you have no idea.
Yeah.
And so I think it's important to share stories. Like,
so I wanted to do this video because every girl goes through this.
mm-hmm.
Every person, every human being, even a man, whether you think of it or not, goes through self-love, you know? Yes. And insecurities. Yeah. Everyone is insecure about something, you know? And everyone goes through similar experiences, and we feel so alone.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do this so that it can impact at least one person and be like, oh wow, like, okay, at least I'm not going through it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me ask her questions. Let me see how she got through it, or what did she do to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And
we're afraid.
Yeah.
Like,
we're afraid to reach out and ask for help.
Yeah.
There's a time in your life where you need help.
Mm-hmm.
And you need that friend, or you need that counselor. And let me tell you, let me tell you, my person is the woman who's standing right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love her with all my heart, and she's been there for me through everything that I've gone through.
In the last 5 years?
Yeah.
4 years?
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah. And I am thankful.
You know, like, I can say, like, Kimberly is such an empowering woman, because even, like, in our friendship, and she can tell you, and you can share, like, before we met, I didn't know how to do makeup.
That's fine. A lot of people.
And Kimmy taught me, and my cousin also. Shout out to her. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
She also, like, I followed, like, her tutorials. I went to some of her classes. Mm-hmm. And I still don't think that I 100% know how to put on makeup, but I think I do a good job. A better job than where I was. You come a long way,
because before you would what? Do an eyeliner and that's it?
Yes.
A mascara?
Yeah. And Kimberly, like, is always pushing me out of my comfort zone, like, all the time. Like, you know what, like, I just want to say, like, I observe you that you're not only like that with me, you're like that with everyone. Like, any person that I've introduced you to my group or my friends, like, you're always like, you're so beautiful, you're so this looks amazing. Like, you always are lifting and complimenting other women. And how empowering is that when, like, you just meet that person? I've watched you do that, and I think that that's just so beautiful. And
thank you.
For you to just, like,
that's so sweet.
Empower the people that surround you, or the people that you're introduced to.
Yeah.
I've watched you do it. So I think that
that's
we have something to learn from you, to always be complimenting other women and telling them, you know, how beautiful they look, or this looks good, or and stuff, because sometimes we don't hear it enough.
Yeah. It's not that I focus so much on makeup, like doing your makeup, you know, because there's some girls that don't like to put on makeup, you know. Me, I don't put makeup on Monday through Friday. I don't. I put on mascara, my moisturizer, sunscreen is really important. Put sunscreen on. But yeah, so, like, makeup, you know, I love makeup. I love doing it. I love this. I love doing this, you know, and I tell my friends, put on a little bit of makeup. It doesn't hurt you. Why? Because te estás arreglando, you're looking at yourself in the mirror. That is you time. It's quality time that you have with yourself. No one can take that away from you. You walk out, and please don't tell me that I'm wrong when people come up to you and they tell you, oh my God, you look pretty. Or, oh my God, your eyeshadow looks really nice. Oh, you contoured so nice. Or, you know, like, your hair looks really pretty. I love that. Like, we love compliments, okay? We love it. And that's why I like it. Because it's time that you have for yourself. You're putting yourself first, right? Because you're putting time into yourself. And second, you walk out of the door feeling more confident. Mm-hmm. You're enhancing the beauty that you already have. That's basically it. Yeah.
Enhancing the beauty that you already have.
It's true. It's true though. Look, you don't put a lot of makeup on. You don't. But you look a little bit different. I don't even
have foundation. I only did my eyes today.
Really? Dude, your skin looks really good.
Wow, thanks. It's that moisturizer. I'm telling you.
Okay, well, you see, and she has gotten so much better at it, and I love it. And when she talks to me, she's like, "Oh my God, I feel so good." She almost can't stop talking about herself. So, so that's what I like. I love seeing that in my friends, and I love seeing that in every single woman. And I think that's really important, and that's why I put so much emphasis on that. Take time for yourself. Do your makeup. Do your hair. Put something cute on. That's it.
Take a bubble bath. I love working out. It's the best thing ever. And yes, I work out because I would like to lose some weight, but at the same time, I like to eat, clearly.
Yeah.
But it's hard. But what I love the most is that I tone my body. And with my curves, I tighten my body, and that's what I love when I go to the gym and when I work out and I am sweating and my shirt is soaking wet. Like I just feel so fulfilled. And even with like a lot of the different like stresses or different things happening in our lives, like it's just a huge stress releaser. And so like if you're not the type of person that really enjoys working out, I would encourage you to go out for a walk, to walk on the treadmill, to put on your headphones.
Do something that you like.
Yeah, like
Zumba,
it
dancing. It could be cycling. It could be anything, really. Yeah.
It really is beneficial. If you want to do something, if you have a schedule, if you want to work out, stick to it. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And one thing that I can only say, like, and I said it in the beginning, like, surround yourself with positive people that want to see you succeed, and that also have the similar vision or a different vision, but the same aspirations as you to succeed in life, to feel beautiful, to be confident, because that's the only thing that's going to help you. And we're always going to continue learning what is self-care, what is self-love. And as we get older, there's going to be different things. Like, it's going to change.
Question that I have, what would be a message to our younger self or someone that is in high school right now?
Trust the people that are around you at that moment in your life, meaning like your family or your friends, if they are saying positive things to you, or they're trying to help you. Like, I know a lot of my students in 9th grade right now are going through a lot of different groups of friends they're going through a lot of changes with groups of friends. Like, does that make sense? And so they're either losing friends or they're becoming a part of another group.
Just changing.
Yeah, and so like kind of like observe that process at that age. And I try to work with my students and just tell them and dig deeper on what is happening and analyze and observe. Because there's things, they're changing. You're changing. You're becoming another person. You're losing that friend. And things are changing in your life at that age. You're transitioning from middle school to high school. You're losing friends, or you're gaining more friends. You're also figuring out who you are in high school, like as a freshman. Enjoy your life. Don't rush it. If you make a mistake, it's not a mistake. It's a failure, and it's an experience. If it's not a mistake, it's a failure. If it's a failure or a mistake, it's an experience. And always just surround yourself by positive, empowering people, women and men, and diversity. Create a circle of diversity for yourself, because you will learn so much from other cultures, from other ethnicities, and then you get to pick what is it that you want to keep in your life and what is it that you don't want to keep in your life, and you get to build yourself and who you want to be in the future now. So those are my advice. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, I'm not done with my advice.
I know we're not done, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I really enjoyed this.
So to my younger self, a girl that's my age, I would honestly say, you do not stop your dreams for anyone. Not a guy, no one. Or a girl, no one. And you don't stop their dreams from happening either, okay? That's one advice, you know? Just keep fighting, keep going, okay? You are not alone. Some days are harder than others, and you will get through it, okay? That's literally what I want for this, is to empower every single girl that is watching this, even if it's one person, okay?
Yeah.
We want you to feel empowered and for you to feel strong, and to you will never achieve self-love. That is something that's going to be until you die.
Always working.
But every single day, the goal is to love yourself a little more. Okay? So we will see you next time, and now we can say bye.
Oh, we can. Wait, can I add one more thing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, can we give our audience the opportunity to, like, give us, if they want to ask us some questions about our own story? So I just want to throw it out there. Like, if
you have questions about our stories, we can discuss it in a later video or answer it under the comments. But yeah, like this, I really want this to continue. I think it's really nice. And so yeah. And now we can say bye.
We can say bye.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, bye.
200 people saying happy birthday to me. And all of that has slowly changed throughout the years. And now I'm 20 with that. My cleaner's over here. Have a little bit of oil. No, but you're good, Am I good? Yes, you're fine. Okay. Always, all the time. And you go to the video. We're going to wrap it up there. Don't say goodbye yet. Oh, no, we did? Well, we are, but we got to, like, end it. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. This is my first rodeo, so. Yeah. Mukbang.
Oh, mukbang.
Yeah.